Dance all, I mean everything.
Simmer, I'm a son, black guy, melody. I know it's elemental sound. For real, let's go. I'm a sound system, let's go. Lord of mercy, yo. Well on sound system it come from. When me say big up all sound man. Every song will represent where you come from. All killing machine, every champion. Sound like stone love, elemental slew them. Mention me the stone wall exorcist.
Well, Bar for Bar TV out here in Brooklyn. It's a lovely day, and I'm about to step up in the legendary Don Juan Studios and meet Don Juan himself. Big up Father Derek for making all this possible. Big up the Black Magic family, and big up Melody. He's here too. Don't know the thing, but let's check it out. Brooklyn.
The foundation don't beat an emperor sound from Washington. Cox and Sox and David Radigan.
So here we are outside the Don Juan Studios, Simmer Elemental family, Bar for Bar TV exclusive. Step inside. I don't know, without further ado, we have a big up Father Derek and the whole of the Black Magic family for making this possible, right? You don't know the thing go. See what I'm going. Step inside. Step inside. Step inside. And it's an honor and a pleasure to meet the man himself, Don Juan, behind many classics and many productions. As you can see, the equipment and the studio room.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Now we did plan to have a full interview with Don Juan, but today that's not going to be possible. You know, but it's more than an honor and a pleasure for just have a little quick chat with you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how things? How you doing?
I'm alright, I'm in good health.
Because, you know, I know you're not young like me.
No,
So,
no,
you know.
I wish I was.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
man.
But
True,
I have
man.
no regrets.
True that.
You know,
True that. Now tell me, I hear some renovations and some things are happening here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it. What's happening in the future?
Well, tomorrow was coming down in the voicing room. As you enter, you probably never take notice, but if you look up, you see. So we got that fixed up, and then we fixing the cutting machine across that used to cut all the dubs. I'm probably gonna put it over there and let you take a picture of it.
Yes.
But so far so good. We're 95% finished up with it.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
So we're gonna roll again pretty soon, you know.
So what kind of time frame we looking at?
I
Roughly.
give them a specific time, probably about the end of the month.
Oh, yeah?
Working on jobs and stuff like that.
So by the time-
But cutting masters. I'm
Okay.
not in the dub business like that. You know.
Okay, so it's masters. So artists, I hope you're listening. Yeah, man. All right. So can I ask you, real quick, what do you think about the sound clash culture right now?
Well, sound clash is the best thing.
Yes,
sound
true.
Clash build studio, sound clash build artists. Sound clash is a thing.
Definitely,
I
definitely.
love sound clash.
Yeah, you have a favorite sound in New York right now?
King Addies and LP.
You got Father Fuma.
Is a hometown sound, so I
True.
don't want to be
True.
personal with that because
Okay.
the Black Magic is done one.
Right. Respect.
Until you start kill some sound now, kill all them big sound and now, then it becomes a number one.
I have a feeling that gonna happen soon, you know, cause boy, Father Derek put down a juggling on a little online team tournament, right? And
Yeah, but hey, a man is a
yes,
bad man by himself, you know, but you need to really meet a real bad man, you know, becomes a baby in a tall pants.
yeah, I understand. Yes, man, true. Wait about any of the newer upcoming sounds. You know, King Addies and LP Foundation.
I don't the upcoming sound, you know, because
No.
they're not playing what I'm listening to. Them don't have no real cultural music.
Agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Them have the dancehall thing. I'm not in dancehall. I'm not against the dancehall because that's now.
Right.
You can't disrespect the kids.
Right.
Because
Definitely.
man come and man goes.
Definitely.
So you have to
Definitely
respect
true.
what they doing.
Yeah.
But I'm not a listener.
Right.
Yes.
You're a creator.
Yeah, I don't really have nothing against what they're doing because that's for you.
Correct.
It's your time.
Right.
My time is moving on, you know.
Definitely. So any of the newer artists that you would love to work with in the studio, the newer reggae artists?
Unless they're vocalists, not dancehall.
Correct. Such as, let's say, the Romeo and Virgo, Chris Martin.
I'm working with Luciano. And Glenn Washington.
The Messenger.
So I just cool.
Respect.
Alright.
And Glenn. All right. So possibly when I come back in the summer, because I do to come back in the summer, we can have a full sit down, and I'd really like to get some of the background of the early days. This is the same setting, for example, is it Lee Major and Stereofish had a like a vlogging thing that they were doing at one point, and they had Beanie Man sitting in the corner.
I think I don't remember. I was downstairs.
It was the other side.
Probably downstairs.
Downstairs.
Because we have a studio.
Came and they went over into the cut.
We have an next studio.
All right.
We have a next studio down in the basement,
Respect.
We used to have 2 studios in the basement.
Okay.
So we closed that up.
Okay.
One on the 3rd floor and one across here. So.
All right.
It was a music house.
Dan subjected us to the basement, That's
Okay.
where he put us. The big boys were up
And
here.
then it was still good sound in the basement.
True.
Excellent sound. Scarface at the control. Terrible sound, man. I don't know how the nigga get the sound like that, but it was good. Because sometimes when I listen back to the cassette, I said, damn, this is 45. The dub plate, yes. Because if you listen to Black Magic 45, them, dub plate, them, they're great. They sound good.
Definitely.
Good. I'm not talking now that I'm cutting out other places, Other people just don't buy equipment, them just plug in and they say, I have the real deal.
Now, speaking of the sound, I think you had mentioned previously, because I watch a lot of things, that people just take equipment and put it in a room and call it a studio.
Yes.
But they don't have the acoustic sound
yes.
to create that right
ambience, no. All right.
Is that something that you set up, or your room just created the room that way?
Right. Mark, the street is right there now.
Right.
If you look this wall is the street you're looking at now.
Yes,
do you hear the sound coming in here and the truck or bus and thing passing by?
That's true.
So it's a studio.
Yes.
If you open the door, there's a street you got in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Respect. See that now? So to the young, upcoming producers who intend to do what you're doing, what would you suggest is their first step in creating the studio? Would be that, right? Make sure you build it sound.
Acoustical plan drawing.
Definitely.
Acoustical construction plan.
Right.
And then they get an acoustical engineer to deal with inside the acoustics of the room.
True. Sounds
This
good.
take me 4 years to build.
Respect, you see?
And every room is separated. No room is joined on to each other. Every room is separated. And this is a room inside of a room.
Respect, yes, exactly.
The building wall has nothing to do with this room. This is a different thing inside here.
Got you. And how long has Dan One been here at this location?
I have the building from 1983, but Dan One started 1988. My first artist was Shaggy.
Respect. I believe Shaggy was in the Marines at one point.
He was in the Marines.
He had come out to the Marines at that point?
No, he was in the Marines.
I see. Good thing we know a thing or two.
And then he went to Iraq right after that.
Okay. Respect. Well, Dan One.
A good artist, Shaggy.
Yeah, I respect him too.
A very nice person, period.
Give
him enough respect.
Respect, man.
And I respect him because he's smart.
True.
And touching on the next point, I don't really listen to Vybz Kartel songs, but I think he's a very intelligent guy. I give him enough respect. He's a very intelligent guy.
True.
I never know that he was so smart.
And since he's come out, I believe he's been very articulate with how he presents his answer questions and so on. Yeah.
I would listen to him all the time for his thoughts,
Respect.
Yes. I don't know if his prison turned him around, but he's smart.
True.
He's very smart.
Some of that wit and cleverness, I think, showed before prison, but since after prison, at 13 years.
I've access to him a couple of times, but we were just talking about music, but him talking about the world now made me think of him differently.
Respect.
I'm not even thinking of him as an artist.
Yes,
I'm
man.
thinking of him as an activist.
Respect.
Yes. He's
That-
very smart.
And that is very important. And coming from you, I think that's something that people should really look at.
He's
And
an
he
artist.
himself, you know, to maybe take up certain roles. But you never know where he's going with his stuff right now, Carl.
No.
It's only
I
been...
think he's on the right track now.
Yes,
but he got to do
is.
his thing.
Yeah.
Because it's time. So now is the time for him to deliver. But please deliver smartly.
Yes, I agree. And the youths are watching and following, which is very important.
Because, he's a very influential guy.
Yeah, the piper dancer.
Trust me, he's very smart.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Any other younger artists that you got your eyes on, especially in the reggae field, not the dancehall arena?
No, most of the artists, them are bad man, you know.
You like Christopher Ellis from the UK?
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Yes,
you know.
Friends on that, man.
What about Luton Fire?
Good artist that.
Yes, man.
Yeah, good artist that. Very good artist.
Today, you know, I love these guys, you know.
Yes. Christopher Hill is nice, man.
Yeah, man.
Bitty McLean is nice.
Oh, yes, true.
Bitty McLean is nice. And
You ever had a chance to work with Bitty McLean?
no, but I have the chance to meet him a couple of times. But you have a lot of nice reggae artists in Jamaica, you know. But
Yeah.
because of this dancehall stuff, we're not hearing them. But if you go to Europe, you'll hear them.
Right.
And if you listen Spotify, you hear some nice artists. You know, but they're not getting the promotion that they should be getting. You know, and that's really bad. But
True.
you have some nice. I don't even know them name, but I listen to them and the lyrics are nice, you know.
Yeah,
the
true.
music is nice.
Definitely.
The dancehall music is nice.
True.
But the lyrics
Mm-hmm.
is just fighting against each other. That's not nice.
For the most
But
part.
that's their time. Let them do what they do until when they grow up like me and they listen and say, oh, I did that? Damn.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
So, finally now, did you come to Antigua with Father Derek? Have you ever been to Antigua?
The only country I've been, West Indian Island, I've been is Trinidad.
Okay.
And it reminds me very much of Jamaica because when you go there, if you don't hear the people talk, you think you're in Jamaica.
Right, true.
Yeah,
All
Trinidad's
right.
nice. I like Trinidad.
I would really love for you to come to Antigua.
Most likely, probably, don't say it, I'll be there.
But when you do come, I would suggest that you check one of...
I'll be there when they're doing the thing.
Yes.
Because
We-
it was Lucy and I'll be there.
Yeah.
But I don't like leaving the state, you know.
Okay.
I don't like leaving the state.
Okay.
I'm not a guy that like to fly in a plane.
Okay.
That's
Respect
why I
to
don't
that.
do travel. I used to go to London a lot.
Oh, yeah?
But that's a long ride.
Yeah, it is. What area, if you mind me asking, I used to live there? What area, if you mind me asking, I used to live there?
England.
In London, yeah,
I
specifically.
go all over England. I used to go to Brixton, I go to Peckham.
Okay, south, yes,
And
definitely.
when I was in the army, I trained in Chelsea.
Okay.
And I was trained in Scotland too when I was in the army.
And which part in Jamaica you originally from?
Kingston, we born and grew.
Respect.
But I love the country part of Jamaica. Country is nice.
Yes, true.
Yeah, I haven't been to no country like that to stay a long time, but when I was in the army, I used to travel a lot in the countryside. And when I go in the country, I don't leave the country to go back to town. Because
Right.
country is a different scene, nice and cool. I don't know what
Right,
it is
right.
now because I don't go to Jamaica like that because the people, the country's nice, but the people kind of dangerous.
You still have family down there?
Yeah,
Correct, true.
yeah.
True.
And I don't really enjoy myself when I'm in Jamaica because I don't come out the hotel or anything. But when I go there, it's just me and Lucy and Aspire, you know, and him don't make I go all over the place because for some reason him know what's best for me. Because I live here so long and I never used to go there, you know. But I still keep my culture.
Right.
People hear my accent think I still go there all the time. But I don't go there. No, but I keep abreast with guys, you know.
Right,
So I don't lose it.
In your time of dub cutting, did you have a favorite sound that you prefer to work with?
I tell the King Addies.
King Addies. Okay. No, I thought that was just your favorite sound in general.
No, King Addies and LP, them guys they spend money on them sound. Like when you spend money on the guys spend money on their sound. I mean real money. No monkey money, real money. So and I like what they were doing. That time Babyface was at the control.
Yes.
And Puma at the control and they were competing.
Yes.
And then they have Froggy Digital was a good sound. Afrique, another good sound.
True.
What is the other song? Sterrofish used to play.
Come on, Simon.
Derek, what's Sterrofish sound?
Before-
Well, I like the sound name again.
Before LP.
Well, I like the sound name again.
Liberal love?
Liberal Love. Yes. And then you have Slick with I level come cut good sound. There used to be some good Spectrum, all them sound, good sound them. The whole time sound them have the real music.
Did Downbeat ever cut here?
If him live here,
If he ever cut.
if
So,
him live here,
he live here.
he used to live here.
True.
Because him cut all them most time tune them here.
Respect. Yeah, man.
I
You
cut
see,
every sound of the world.
I love Downbeat still.
The Downbeat is a top
Yeah,
song.
I'm telling
I
you.
even forget about him, yeah.
True. Father Downbeat, big up.
Yeah, Tune School, yeah, big
Yes,
sound.
man.
Big sound.
True.
With all of our original songs.
Mm-hmm.
Big sound.
Respect.
I forget about Downbeat too, yeah.
Yeah,
Big sound,
man.
big top sound, yes.
Yeah, one of my biggest songs.
Yeah. But you have some nice sound in London too, you know.
Oh, yes.
Some big top sound in London, yes. And if you want to hear the real music, go to London. And
I
then
was-
I want to make some good songs. I travel and go to London and spend a week. And just
See.
listen to the pirate station.
I was just about to say you can definitely relate to London and the pirate stations.
I go to London, the amount of pirate station you have, like the amount of car driving on the street. because
Yes.
Everybody playing different songs.
Yep.
So you learn a lot. So when I come back here, I make some nice songs because and then you have the guys in the record store like Supertone and Pickens them have playing some nice songs and give you some nice ideas, you know. So
Did you know Black Dread?
yeah, I'm a part of that, man.
See that?
I know only for guys from England, man.
I
Black
know-
Dread come here.
I know Holy for
couple of
history.
times.
You know, I think
All
that's
right.
you know.
Everybody worldwide, the dream is to come here at Down One
Respect.
Studio.
I would agree. Yeah.
Yes.
Number
when
one
you go
cutting
anywhere,
place.
And if you say from New York, or you know Down One Studio, these people have never traveled before. But they hear about it.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. I enjoy music, and that's my number one choice. And then exercise.
Respect.
Yes, I tell you, I don't take risks. Respect.
Yes, sorry. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. And I hear you're a walker. Because I'm a walker too. I
Yeah.
will walk for miles.
I prefer run more than walking.
Okay.
Walking.
Okay.
Dangerous. Walking. Exercise every bone of your body. Running. But when you're walking, you have to swing a lot. So
Respect.
when you swing a lot and come home, you're tired, so tired. Yes, walking is the thing. I'm afraid of walking.
Hey.
You can run 5 miles, but walk 3. You come like you run 10. Yes.
Hey.
I do everything. 'Cause I tell you, I was in the military.
Right,
I do everything.
Definitely.
I push the wheel, I do pull-ups at the bar, I do everything to keep healthy. And I'm a vegan, straight for a very long time,
Okay.
more than 20 years.
Respect.
Don't
Respect.
touch no bone.
You know, I'm a lucky one that I've never really touched it, period, in my entire lifetime.
Bone.
My
Yeah,
parents
man.
made me a
Bone
vegetarian.
dangerous, man. They feed you the bone with all kind of things, and you come back and eat the bone.
Yeah,
They
man.
eat the things that the bone they eat.
True. True.
What do you want to crazy, man?
Mm.
You know, I don't bother with the bone thing.
Yeah, man.
Yes, everybody knows. All my friends know I'm not a bone guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Definitely.
enjoy my meals, man.
Respect.
Anything the cow eat, I eat that, except the chemical that them giving him.
Right.
And it's not his will to take the chemical. It's they're giving it to big him up for kill him.
Definitely.
Yeah, but one day, when you start cut again, you come back, man, and you'll be all right. You just take
Yes,
picture.
Dan. Come on, my son, you know. So when I come,
When you son him,
Elemental.
Elemental.
Yes.
So why never name it just Element?
Well, there's another sound in Antigua by the name of Fifth Element.
Oh, but if you name element, you
No,
miss element.
I was here. Well, you're right. It can work. But
No,
I just
you
like the
already-
elemental.
You just know elemental already, so
Yeah.
your dub is elemental. So
Like the
you have
elemental,
to just
you
keep
know.
it that way.
But a lot of artists tell me it's
But
a
one
very
thing I
strong
can teach
name.
in sound business, you know,
Mm-hmm.
never big up no DJ on your sound, the selector, because there comes a lot. Sound business a business,
Mm-hmm.
and suppose you want to sell your set now, you have a next man name a call upon your dub.
Mm-hmm.
Big up the owner, but not the selector, because selector come and selector goes.
Definitely. Well, what do you think about the rate of which they switch selectors nowadays? You know, it used to happen back in the day, but not
what
so
I'm telling
much.
you.
Sound business was like a family.
That's what I'm telling you,
You
that
know?
don't big up no selector.
Yes.
Because
Just keep it sound.
them licky, them gone somewhere else all about the place.
Mm-hmm.
And them want come run your business.
Mm-hmm.
And if you tell him something, him claims I am Billy your thing.
Yes.
No.
So you want half the dub them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't put him name on it.
Respect.
Put him name on it, you have to pay my feet when you want. What do you want?
And this is a big discussion in the sound clash world right now with ownership and do members get paid and how much they get paid, and if they're putting money into dubs, what does that give them? Is there ownership?
No.
And
I
really
didn't ask you to put your money in no dubs, son. You volunteer for that.
Exactly.
And if you put your money in dubs and you come back, ask me for your money.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a gift, let me know, straight up.
Right.
But don't put your money in my dubs. I never asked you to do that. Did I ever say that to you?
Right.
So you come and tell me you put your money in my dubs. You voluntarily do that.
Right.
Don't I give you my money to cut my dubs? Why are you putting your money?
You see?
Don't put no guy name in your, you know much sound man I teach that them so, Dan, you know, say you're smart. I say it's not smart, it's business. Your sound is a business. Suppose you reach a age now where you want to sell your sound. Look how much money you put in your sound.
Right. Yeah.
Because if you sell him name for your sound, you know, you can be problem.
That is
Because
true.
you don't have no document signed like that. So why are you putting the name there?
See?
Just put that in a pipe and smoke it. It's a business.
Yeah, it's
Don't put no selector name in on your dub.
Well, there's a lot of songs out there playing dubs with people's names that are
Because
not on the
they're
sounds.
not smart.
Yeah,
They don't know
yeah.
business. You have a lot of guys make money and don't know to spend it, you know.
That is correct.
Him go buy a big car and him sleeping in a basement.
Mm-hmm.
Him should be sleeping in a nice house and buy a nice car that can take him around.
Yep. Definitely.
So don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You think anybody can come tell me them shareholder in a Dan One studio?
Right.
I save and buy everything I want, and if I see it and I want it, save my money till it reach. And if it sell before I get to it, it come around again.
That's right.
They don't do that, man. I hope you learn from what I'm telling you.
Yes, man, and a lot of what you're saying I agree with.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes, a selector come, you pay him X amount a night because you're getting paid that you can put your selector sum on what you charge and pay him.
That's right.
And at the end of the year, him sign a 1099, which is tax.
That's
You give him a 1099 and say, file your tax on because I'm going to claim for all that money I gave you.
right.
If you don't want to file your taxes, your business.
Right.
But I'm going to claim for that money I pay you.
Business, proper business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Dan,
Dan, a lot of people don't have that structure in a them thing.
Well, you're going to have to have that structure now because this interview will be on the air.
Yep.
We was just talking about Sound Clash business and how would it be structured if people was to look at Sound Clash as how they look at regular dancehall and regular events. We was just having that conversation.
You working with my sound. You say you want X amount. If I can pay you, I pay you. If I can't pay you, you ride.
Right.
So then, you don't have no special selector.
It's just the sound and the owner.
Sound on the owner. And you can pick up Derek. Derek, you available place on tonight, man? Yes. You know my salary, right? Good. All right, come. You're going to play the song tonight, Derek. No, Derek is not a regular guy playing a song now. But Derek is a hot man now playing the song tonight. Have a big clash. I called Derek months before and said, yeah, you know, I'll play at this tonight, March, you know. So you're going to select. Yes, sir? So Derek asked you what date? The 9th. Boom. So you can book out for that.
Right.
And do you want to advance?
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening in the
Oh,
business
man.
today,
No,
right there.
you got
No,
a supposition.
some
Maybe a
people
few.
run it like that, but the 1099 and all that stuff, it's not. But they do have that structure.
But look
there.
here, this is
They
what
have that
this
structure,
is
though.
your structure. This is not the next guy. You can't run your business and run the next guy's business.
Right.
You run your business. You give
Right.
another 1099. If the next guy don't want to do it, that's his business. You can't run his business and you run your business.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Yeah, run it the way you need to run it.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
it to be successful.
So
That's right.
If a guy knows say at the end of the year they're going to give him a 1099 and go and think twice. And it's good for him because you'll be paying tax. Down the road the government or whosoever where you are know you're paying tax.
Yeah.
Once you go and file a 1099, it's good for him.
I think maybe a lot of sounds put passion before business.
They don't even have passion. They
No.
just have some money and feel to
I'm
spend.
fear for spend on dub.
If him ever check the amount of money he spend on dub, him drop down right in front of him sound box. Because the money he spend on dub, you can't buy a home. Me see that.
I say that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to have that conversation.
I feel understandable.
Yeah. I always think, this is what I always think. A guy going to play my sound tonight, play against my sound tonight. I'm playing him $7,000 for the dance. But he spent $12,000 to buy dubs.
Exactly.
He's a crazy guy.
I never understood that.
Him losing him up 5,000.
Yeah.
Where you get that 5,000 from? And not filing losses.
Exactly. Yeah. I realized that very early in the game that this is going to be very difficult to make a viable business.
Yeah.
You know, and I would have to have another business to fund this as a passion.
Yes, but
You know.
I don't run passion.
You see?
I run business.
Right,
We don't make
right.
money from passion. We just run hype on passion. I don't need no hype.
Yeah.
My studio is a business. No guy can come in here and tell me that him use my studio and next week him pay me. You crazy? You never get a hard drive. So don't come.
Agree.
That is why I never make my studio for you. I make it for me. If you want to come work here, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. Yeah.
But just know.
But don't come with your boy next week, you know that. No, this week we're dealing with.
Right.
This week. I don't know. Next week.
Next
I don't
week
go
I go.
this week.
Yeah, man. For real.
No, tell me that. But I love the sound business because it's sound man build down one studio. Sound man.
Respect to that.
So I love sound man. I always going to give my respect to sound man.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sound man, you always welcome at down one place.
True.
The artist also too, you know, but the sound man is the big man.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah. I rate the artist them because it's the artist why the studio survive. But I'm not in that game no more because they don't have any respect.
Right.
Yeah. And they think because they have a record out there, they can talk to you in a way. No, you can't talk to me. Yeah, I'm a producer. I spend my money to produce you. You don't spend your money to produce me.
That's right.
So you can't talk to me.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can talk, yes, but so much. Yeah. But the whole thing boils down to respect here, sir.
Yeah, man, true.
Respect.
Yeah. True.
Mr. Kartel, big up yourself here, son.
Definitely.
Vybz Kartel, big up yourself.
Definitely,
Free
bro.
again. Up on streets again.
That's right. Well done. I'm not gonna take up any more of your time.
Yes.
The only thing I will say is we'll definitely meet again
Yes.
towards the summer.
Yes.
We didn't do the full interview today, but I do have some notes, to really start from the early beginning and walk you right up so I can get your full story,
Good story.
Yeah?
So far.
Yes, sir. I agree, and I appreciate it very much. Many thanks.
All you do some editing.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Definitely. I'm
Understand
pretty
the
top.
scheme too,
Yes, true.
And it's not everybody I give interview.
Just before we leave. Yes, so Father Derek, again, big up. I respect for the link.
Yeah.
Because I met him in Antigua and this is how the whole day. Well, you were on the phone call, so
Yeah.
Right? But the songs from Antigua that'll come to your studio and work. Just name them for me in the early
I don't
90s.
know so much guys from the West Indies come here now.
But I know for sure Stonewall. I know for sure.
Stonewall?
Yes, I know for sure Stonewall
Yeah,
come.
man. Big up, man.
Respect.
Stonewall, Poison Dart,
Yeah, Poison Dart.
Up to date.
Up to date. Tell me, Derek. Big up to
Tell me
date.
something. You know Kima?
Kima.
Up to date sound?
Oh, the owner?
Yes.
That's up here? I think it's up here. Is it up to date? It's not from New York? Well, at one point was based in New York, I should say.
Yes.
Because it's a Dudley song.
I think he's home now.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Good friend that, man.
Respect. I'm going to look for him now.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Hey, know that. Yeah, man. Follow up interview.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know forget Sakima from Antigua. Big sound that, Some
Up to date.
Because I used to record. I used to go Jamaican record for him. Do special for him.
Respect.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man, they do that. But where the body set of sound them come from?
Brooklyn.
Where?
Brooklyn.
Yes, I talk on Island sound.
I think we had this discussion. You gotta tell me Guyana.
Guyana.
Yes, I have a good memory, man. I remember that.
They were enough.
Enough Guyana sound and them cut enough dub. Yes.
Respect.
Enough of them. Yeah, I Spectrum and all them guys there.
Yeah,
But
man.
you know which studio, whose sound bosses studio to read there?
Afrique.
Remember when him did voice it through them bow, Derek? Them bow, Shabba.
He wasn't supposed to voice it when he was in the cutting room.
Yes, I wasn't supposed to cut it. But him go around there and meet my wife and see the machine and ask her, what a machine that? And she said, cutting machine. Don't know one of dog cutting it. And I said, oh, go on, but and make them cut the dog. So I'm going to build more and play it.
Definitely.
The place turn over, man. From that, studio gone, man. And the first man recorded dub inside there was Junior Demus.
I remember we had this
He did that for
discussion too.
weeks. Only man used to come. And every Saturday, he come and voice dub. The second man was Frankie Dancehall Paul.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and then the list goes on.
Respect.
And that's how we used to work upstairs here. But the crowd gets so big and the guys them get so destructive that we have to put the studio in the basement where Derek stand up there.
Right.
That was a wicked studio down in the basement. Scarface at the control, Black
Oh,
Magic.
yes.
Place, no? Derek, you know, I'm a cassette and all them thing there. With
Yeah,
Black
have some
Magic.
cassette.
I like hear about them thing there,
True.
Have some cassette.
Yeah.
We gotta get back in that room because I got some reel to reel that we gotta go through.
No real to real. It was recorded downstairs.
We have some. We had got some from Philip Smart.
Oh.
Shabba them.
Oh, the 2-inch, the 1-inch. No,
Yes,
the
sir.
1/4-inch.
Yes. So,
Machine
you know,
downstairs. I'll go and bring it up here.
You know.
Yeah. I have some 1/4-inch, so I want to play. I want to go through with Shaggy them on it.
Right.
Yeah.
That sound good.
All them are supposed to sound good, Derek. The 1/4-inch. them.
Of course, most definitely, yeah. That's why I want to go through them, man.
Yeah, they.
Because I want to get back some
Those
of
are
the
the real
stuff.
thing, man. The 1/4-inch tape.
Yeah.
Monsters. Yeah.
But the quality.
Quality great, man.
Exceptional.
Philip Smart. Cause Philip Smart inspired me not by talking to him to build a studio, up here, cause my intention was Jamaica. But when I heard the songs that coming from Philip Smart's studio, I said to a friend of mine, hey, you have a new studio in Jamaica, sound very good, you know. That the record slug them and all that. I said, no, man, it's Long Island. I said, Long Island? I said, yes, HCNF. I said, you lie. He said, yeah, Philip Smart Studio. So I said, if this guy's studio can sound like that, then I can build a studio here, a better studio. So when I come here and see this, the same day I have that argument with my friend, I drive my van coming from around there, and when I look, I see this building for sale. I never know I could buy a building. Because then when I look up and see it for sale, I park my van on the hydrant and go across the street and call the man. And the man say, yes, but this building was damaged. And nobody wanted to buy it. So the guy never take me to the front of the building and take me through here.
Right.
And when I buy the building, I find out that it was badly damaged. So I said, oh shit, this guy caught me. But God said, no, you catch him. And then I just got the whole building and do my thing.
Right.
And build a damn fine studio, like a landmark. Here, I know you don't hear anything rolling outside.
That's right. That's right.
Good. So you know it's a studio.
Yeah, man. That took 4 years to build.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah. But let that sink in for people.
4 years.
That nothing comes easy and nothing comes
years.
overnight. And put in the work.
And it's 4 years hard work, you know.
I can imagine, yeah.
No hitching.
Right.
Yeah. Because this studio completely built out of concrete. Completely built out of concrete. Like
Right.
Jamaica. Yeah.
Keep the real sound
Yeah,
inside.
sound, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I can't compete with anybody worldwide with sound. Yeah.
Respect.
So we'll meet again.
Definitely, Dan. Enough respect again, yeah?
I tell you about that.
Respect. Papa TV, we out. Enough respect. Big up Dan, man. Big up Derek. We're going to go check out the wall. Let me flip this so y'all can see Melody for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's open or no?
Yeah, man, you know, you lost it in there.
Oh,
Part of that.
I hope.
Yeah.
Should be open. Better be open.
Yeah, just take a picture and thing and come on here. There were so many good songs like Soul Supreme, Froggy Digital, Downbeat, what again,
Well, we know Afrique, Stereosonic, Spectrum.
Spectrum, Afrique, Hurt Ruler, so much good sound, Liberal Love. And, you know, it's hard for me to mention, remember all the sound, but I work with some great songs in here, you know, that I'm proud of them, you know, because they live up to their name.
True.
You know, and I wish I could remember all the songs, yeah. I never remember to mention Black Magic that gave King Addies a hard time on the 4th of July, I think is 1995? 1990, somewhere 97.
About 96, yeah.
Well, now, yes, give Addies a hard time in front of the building, you know, and then also give Kilimanjaro a run for his money. So,
Same year, 96,
you know,
Which was not easy in the 90s.
yeah, yeah, you know, those days sound used to spend a lot of money, you know, and then you have the Babyface, King Mataran, and these Serafish, Lee Major the Boss.
You know, big up to Steely.
Steely Bashman.
Respect.
That time he used to, Steely Bashman used to play for Afrique, you know. Yeah, you know, and then he built his own sound and
Still repairing.
No, we good now. We just trying to put back the fiberglass up there and close it up.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. This was when you had the office, you had to come in here, Miss Moody,
Right.
get your ticket, pay for your studio time, and then you go downstairs. But you see,
Right. Okay.
this is the cutting room. This is it. This is where we made all the magic happen.
Yes, sir.
That's where we made it all happen.
Well, this is an exclusive right here. The pressing machine. The press.
Yeah.
There was another name they used to call for it. The pressing had another. I guess the dub cutting machine.
A cutting machine.
Cutting machine.
Killing machine.
I like that one.
You know how much
The
people
Duppy
suffer?
Dun Mech.
Come. Let me see this. This is the wall. Anybody who was ever here,
Good thing I got a pen in my bag. I got a pen in my bag.
two-toe, black panther.
Let me come in.
All the songs.
Blunt Posse. Silver Star. Black Terror. Gold Stone. Bulletproof. Yeah. King Courage. Ja Works. Big Bad Bounty Hunter. Sharpman Hunter. Turbo 4 Super Wicked. Diamond International Maverick. Yeah, the world of sounds here. You can see the history that's on this wall, right?
Stick up on next man's sticker and all these
Exactly.
things. That's respectful.
True.
Watch out, all you can see.
Man, a stick on the
All you
next
can
man
see is
sitting.
piece of the black. No man, them just
Stick over.
base it over, you know?
You know,
Base it over.
no magic.
But never do it again.
Ah, see it there?
There you go.
Oh,
That
wow.
was in 2003.
Yeah, man. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this is history right here, man. People.
1998. Sticker for 98 summer.
Lot of memories.
I saw one from 96.
Stone Love with Billy Slaughter.
Definitely. Yeah, man, let me get back over by this machine one more time. Man, I'll beg you open back up that door so I can get some light in. I think it was a little brighter. There you go. Yes, sir. Lovely. So hopefully when Bar for Bar TV comes back in the summer,
How to be up and running.
Elemental will press and dub on that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, done.